Good morning, Carnivore family. Amber here. I'm the other half of Amber and Dan's Carnivore Life. For all you people that are new to the channel, welcome. And for all my subbies, welcome back. I'm glad y'all are here today. So, let's talk. Alright, well, this weekend, we kind of had a little slip up. Me and my sister-in-law threw a baby shower for my niece. I'm gonna have a grand nephew here pretty soon. You know, it was finger foods, things like that. We had a meat and cheese tray, and there was chips and salsa, you know, that kind of stuff. And I did have some chips and salsa. Dan did too. And, you know, we stayed away from the fruit tray pretty much. And the veggie tray had those little tomatoes, and oh, I love those things. So I ate probably, I don't know, maybe 10 of those. And, you know, vegetables, right? Well, my daughter made cupcakes. She brought cupcakes. And she brought two different kind. One was these lemon curd, or she made these lemon filled ones. And then she made chocolate peanut butter ones filled with this peanut butter filling, because they're my niece's favorite, is chocolate peanut butter. So, but all in all, Dan and I each had one whole cupcake, because we took one of each one and we split it so that we could try it, you know, because my daughter really values our opinion and everything, and she's always so super critical of everything she does. And so that was our little slip up for the weekend, you know. But I mean, you can call it a slip up, you can say maybe not, but you know that Rebel ice cream? Well, there's a store here in town called Grocery Outlet. Some of you may have heard of it, but they get a lot of discontinued items marked down. And Rebel ice cream at Walmart, the cheapest place that we would get it, was $4.98. Now it's $5.98, so it's $6 for that little pint. While Grocery Outlet had them for $1.49. So guess what we did? We bought some, because there was a couple of flavors that we had never tried before. So, you know, and this morning, I promised myself that I wouldn't step on the scale until the end of the month. But this morning, after those few little things that we slipped up with, I stepped on the scale, and I was not a happy person. So, you know, I mean, mistakes were made, right? So, yeah, I won't be doing that again. You know, I thought after the little cupcake incident, wouldn't have affected us as much, you know, because it was technically one cupcake. They both had the same amount of sugar and crap in them. And surprisingly, we didn't react the way we thought we would by eating these cupcakes. But, you know, we didn't sit there and eat 2 or 3 of them either. You know, we stopped it where we were, because we are diabetic. And, you know, we take that seriously. So, yeah, so that happened. Like I said, not proud of it. I was not happy after I stepped on the scale this morning. But, you know, we're back at it. Last week, was a real busy week for me because I was getting ready for the baby shower, because I was handling all the decorations, and so there was a lot of sorry, big truck just went by. There was a lot of prepping and shopping and things like that, and I made a huge diaper cake and a diaper bouquet and all this other stuff. So I was pretty busy last week. Didn't get a walk in, but I finally got my t-shirt. It came in the mail on Saturday. So finally get to wear my St. Jude's shirt on my walk. And I also wanted to say, who's walking with me? If y'all are walking just for your own cause, that's good too. We all need to get out and move, right? We didn't go off track with food or anything like that. It was just the baby shower on Sunday, which was two days ago, yeah. And this morning was a little emotional for me because it's my son's first day back at high school. He's a sophomore this year. And if there's any moms out there that understand, please post it in the comments below. But I am one of those moms that still gets a little emotional on her kid's first day of school, because it's one more day closer to your child, growing up and, leaving the nest. Because a little bit about my son, and he is very passionate about music. And he became passionate during junior high. During the pandemic, he was taking trombone lessons via Zoom over the computer. And from then on, he really, he's very smart when it comes to, well, he's very smart, period, but he knows how to read music very well. And before he started playing the trombone, we bought him a drum set. He taught himself how to play the drums. And then he started learning the trombone and really started to learn to read music. So then he started playing the piano on his own. Just picked it up and learned it. And so his whole goal after high school is to go to music school. He'd love to get into Juilliard. He wants to be a composer and score writer for movies like John Williams, Bear McCreary, the big ones out there. And so he wants to graduate high school with scholarships so he can go to college, because he knows Daddy and I can't afford to send him. So he's working really hard, keeping straight A's, and we're really proud of this kid. So, and that also kind of gets me emotional too, because he's just such a great kid, and he tries so hard, and he just, I can't say enough about him. He's just an all around great kid. So it's just a little emotional for me, because that's my baby. He's my last one, my only boy. So it can be a little hard sometimes, just thinking about the future and him not being there. So I'm getting choked up right now. But sorry, walking up this incline. But anyway, how are you all doing this month? How did you guys do for the month of July? Did you do a walking challenge? Did you do any kind of challenge? And were they successful? Still trying to get the hubby to get out and walk with me, but I can understand. He thinks walking is very boring. So he says if he could get to the gym and work out, he'd be great, So bottom line is, y'all, we got to stay strong and, you know, not give in to temptation when it comes to those sweets. But, you know, the good thing is like we had our cupcakes. We were good after that. Like, we're not really craving sweets. You know, we didn't like go and get more afterwards, and we're pretty good at self-control. So that's not a problem. But I just think because those Rebel ice creams, the dairy in them was what was causing an issue. And the thing is I don't sit there and eat the whole pint at one sitting. You know, I'll eat a little bit of it because they're very sweet. They can be too much. So I, you know, eat a little bit, I put it back in the freezer, and then I'll have some more the next day. And, you know, but I still think it's a dairy issue. Those last two meals I made with the lasagna bowl and the carnivore pizza, you know, those had a lot of cheese and a lot of dairy in them too. So, you know, I'm just going to go back to the basics, you know, just eggs and meat, bacon, and just keep it there. Like Shaun White, you know, just, he pretty much eats beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And so, you know, after my walk, I'm going to go home and whip up some eggs, probably have a Berber burger for lunch, and we're going to be smoking some chicken leg quarters. And then my eating window is probably around between now and 4 p.m. here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Love ya. God bless.